All right, what's up, guys? It is Hot Wheels Tournaments, and today we are going to be taking a look at Matchbox 2022 Mix 5. I have found these over the course of the last week or so at Target. They're hitting Walmarts as well. So if you're watching this currently, they are available in stores and online at hobby retailers. Now, this is an absolutely stacked case. Some of these cars we're going to look pretty in-depth in. Some of these cars I'm just going to kind of show you because I think they're cool, but we're going to go ahead and unbox them all. Let's start with the three you see in front of you here right now, though, because these are probably the biggest three of the case. All new models right here. Let's talk about with the one that's probably getting the most hype and is probably the one that I've become the most excited for, the 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. Go ahead, open it up. All right, the Ford F-150 Lightning. Now, this is not a model that when it got announced last year, I didn't really, I was like, oh, of course, they're going to do the new F-150. Didn't really care that much. However, the closer we got to release, the more I've seen photos of it, the more I have been very, very excited. And I got to say, this thing is absolutely awesome. Looks exactly like an F-150. However, it's the electric version, so we get a little bit changes in the headlights. It looks really good. Matchbox does some amazing pickup trucks. The Ram Police is one of my favorites. This one is going to go very nicely along with that. Just a stock pickup truck. They absolutely kill the Lightning here. Very excited, very happy about that. Just front and rear detailing. Don't need much more. That one is absolutely fantastic. So we'll go ahead, set that back here. Then the 2022 Renault Megane, the car I was probably most excited for when they announced it at the 2022 or the 2021 convention, I should say, because I've been asking for this car for years. I made a video years back, like probably 5-6 years old, of top 10 cars I think Matchbox should make. This was one of the cars on that list. And finally, today, I have it in hand. It comes to fruition, and it is absolutely incredible. You can see it there with the lighting. There is an interior. I thought when this released, this was going to be blackout windows. Nope, not the case. They're see-through, just heavily tinted, but you can see the seats. There is an interior. That's awesome. Very accurate to the real car. You see those headlights. I think this gold Tampo right here is extremely impressive. That's accurate to the real car. They managed to get on the Matchbox. I was worried that was going to happen. Happens here. Then some rear deco. And just look at that. Looking extremely sporty. That is one of my new favorite Matchbox castings easily. I've been looking for it for years. I thought it was just never going to happen. No one makes Renaults. Well, here we are in 2022 with a Renault Megane sitting on my desk. That thing is absolutely incredible. We then follow it up with the Tesla Model Y, the newest Tesla in Matchbox's entry list. We've seen the Roadster, we've seen the Model X, we've seen the Model S. We get the Model Y, and next year we will get the Model E to complete the Tesla, I guess, lineup. I guess we don't technically have the Cybertruck from Matchbox, but we have all the cars that they produce, and I think that's extremely cool. We get it here in a very, very nice red. Believe feels a little bit small. It's not quite as SUV as the Model X is, the Model Y, but it's still a bigger car, and I think that do that very well here. Some nice rear detailing. I wonder what's going on with that window piece. I don't know. I guess that's just something they have to do. I don't know why there's like that line there. That seems a little weird to me. But whatever. We get an incredible sunroof looking through the inside of the car. We got that on the Model X. The sunroofs on the Tesla Matchbox replicates incredibly well. You can see the whole interior, and I think that makes it awesome. You can even see where the display screen would be. So yeah, just a beautiful red, beautifully executed. Love the 10 spokes on this one. Another Tesla absolutely killed by Matchbox. So those are the three new models. Let's keep moving right along to the rest of the cars from this case to feature. 1953 Buick Skylark Convoy. Solid single stripe on the side. This is just a really classic car. Beautiful in black. Looks so sleek. Love that we get the chrome bumper. This is not a new model. I believe we've seen it before. Yeah, we've seen it before, I'm pretty sure. But this black one might be the best version. Yeah, I believe we've seen it in teal. I really like the black here, though. Chrome bumper. Looks nice. Love to see that on the classic cars. Really shows them off. Next up, we get the 2019 Mazda 3 in gray. Actually, nobody knows somebody who drives a gray Mazda 3. So there's that. Was red in 2021. We now get the follow-up to it in gray. For whatever reason, the Mazda 3 peg warmed. Like, it's a decently cool car. I would not expect it to see it sitting on shelves, but it did for whatever reason. Hopefully, the gray does not do the same. I think I like the red a little more. I think it's a little sportier. I think gray's a little boring, but a valid contribution to the collection for sure. The 2016 Ford Interceptor utility returns. Probably one of the best police cars Matchbox is doing right now. They've got some good ones, but I don't think any has been quite as much of a staple as the Interceptor. Though, as I mentioned earlier, my personal favorite would be that Ram police truck, because that thing is incredible. All right. I'm really butchering opening this car. All right, here's the Ford Police Interceptor in white. Monroeville Police. That seems like it's a licensed livery. I don't know what Monroeville is or, you know, what it's referencing, but I assume that's a licensed police livery. Always kind of bothers me when they do this. You get the headlights on the side, and then you get no rear taillights, so it's just like you have something going on here that's not really completed. I think it looks really ugly. I almost prefer, if we're not going to get taillights, leave that off. That's my personal thing, though. I wish we could get taillights here. Obviously, not the easiest thing to do to get 3 passes on a car. I'll take the side passes. No headlights as well, but we do get that grille, which looks absolutely awesome. Nice light bar. Again, worthy entry into the Interceptor lineup. Not the best they've ever done. I think it really could use rear deco. I think those taillights look awful, but that's me personally. Moving right along, Ford Custom 300. Very similar to that Buick Skylark, in fact. I'm going to put them next to each other. I believe the Ford Custom 300 is the new of these two. Now, again, black chrome base, headlights, side deco, taillights. Don't need taillights in this case, but yeah, these two just, I mean, same case. Those go together perfectly. They just look like they belong together in a nice little cars and coffee outside like a classic 50s diner. Yeah, I could see it. So 2 really cool similar cars there. I think the black makes them look incredibly sleek. And of course, on the classic cars, if you haven't heard me say it before, I love when they get those chrome bases. I think it elevates how the car looks just about tenfold. Very necessary. And you'll see what I mean on the Dodge swept side pickup. Now, this is a absolutely awesome casting, and this is a beautiful version. I believe we got it in white and red last year. Now, we go ahead and get it in white and baby blue. Fantastic color combination. Looks really, really good. But, I mean, the gray just isn't the same as the chrome. Think about how amazing this car would look with a chrome base versus a gray base. Now, chrome's more expensive, so it can't be done on every car. Usually, it gets reserved for the new models first, and then, you know, whatever car, like the Buick Skylark, gets lucky can end up getting it. Also, not a huge fan of the blue tinted window, but still, I love this casting. I don't like a lot of trucks, but this old school truck is absolutely incredible, and it's one I intend to be a completionist on, which is rare to hear me say. I do have an appreciation for the Matchbox classic trucks, though, compared to the Hot Wheels ones. Now, the follow-up to the Tesla Roadster. We've seen this twice in the main line. Last year, we saw it in a matte red, and now we get it in a gunmetal gray. There's that. It's absolutely fantastic casting. I think they absolutely killed it when they did it. As with the Teslas, always got the sunroof. You can see right in. You can see it's a 2-seater. Looks freaking awesome. Let's see. 0 emissions on the license plate there. Headlights. Deco or decal for Tesla on there. Very well done. Same thing with the Mazda 3, though. I prefer the red to the gray just because the red's sportier. It pops more. Gray's a very boring color. Black and white, while boring, still make cars look good. Gray, especially sports cars like the Mazda 3, like the Tesla Roadster, hard sell. It works a little bit when it's on a classic pickup truck, something you would see on the road. It's a realistic car. You expect to see it there. You know, if I ever bought a sports car, supercar, and I had the money, I would not be getting it in gray. I can guarantee you that. Then the Toyota MR2 1984 saw it in white last year. Teal in the Target Retro Series. We now get a red version. This might be my favorite version. You can tell I like red, especially this beautiful, beautiful, just stand out red. You can see, get the taillights, MR2 right there. There are 2 different variations on this. You can get pop-up, pop-down headlights, and then you can get left-hand, right-hand drive. This is a right-hand drive with the headlights down, so there's 4 total variations. I tried to get all 4 on the white. I think I found 13 of them, and I only got 3 of the 4 possible. Right now, I've only found one of the red MR2s, so we'll see if I can get to all 4 on those. But all in all, I love this casting. It's really cool. It's really fun. I think the MR2, the original MR2, just has one of the most unique looks of all time, and Matchbox has done it to perfection. And this red version is a strong candidate to be my favorite. That thing is awesome. All right, we're gonna start clearing out cars here, moving them out of the way as we get to our final 4. The Renault Kangoo. Yeah, not one I think a lot of people get excited for. The only reason I really bought it was because it's got awesome livery. Shell livery. We saw it on the truck earlier this year. I'm totally spacing on what kind of truck it was, but it was like a 1960s cab. Got a shell livery, and now we get it on the Renault Kangoo. So pretty cool, pretty fun collaboration. Personally, I have issues with the Kangoo casting. The front, like the metal part here, never molds correctly with this plastic. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's blacked out windows. So who even knows if there's an interior? So that's my issue with the Kangoo. I think it's not the best casting in the world, but the shell livery's cool, so I had to go ahead and get it. We follow that up with what's becoming a Matchbox staple, the Mercedes-Benz W123 wagon. You can say Matchbox since 2016, 2017 has been on a big resurgence. And I think there's 3 cars that have kind of spearheaded that resurgence. The BMW 2002, the Mercedes AMG 6x6, and I think this Mercedes wagon is the 3rd. We see it almost every year in the main line. It's been a Matchbox dinner model at the Matchbox convention. I don't believe it's gone to their premium series yet, but I have to imagine that's going to happen sometime soon. This one, absolutely beautiful in black. Again, wish we could get it with that chrome base. Just think how much better it would look with a chrome base like the Buick Skylark like we see back there. In fact, I'd trade the chrome base on the Buick Skylark for the Mercedes wagon. I think it's a much cooler car personally. But all in all, this is casting I've loved over the years. This black one probably might be one of the best yet. I really do love the black. We get that striping in silver on the back there with the license plates. Just beautifully, beautifully done. Absolutely love that casting. I'm glad they do it every year. We've got probably 5 versions now. I don't remember exactly. It might be 4. But I know we got 4. It might be up to 5. Counting the dinner model, it's probably 5 or 6. Who knows? But that is an awesome, awesome car. Then we get the 1970 Ford Capri, which you will see. I'll be very happy. Chrome base on that sucker right there. In blue. Headlights. No taillights, kind of disappointing. I guess we do get some side detailing, though. Is that Tampo? Yeah, it is. So we do get 3 passes on this car. Really like this blue on it. Think it looks really nice. One of the better versions released, especially because we get that chrome disc wheels. No complaints there. And then we round it out with what is this year's Toy Fair car. Now, this is not the Toy Fair version, obviously. That would be insane if I found it in Target. The 2020 Honda E, a car I've started to come around on. When it was first released, really didn't like it. I was like, this is just a dumb car. I have no appreciation for it. But what it represents kind of in the electric car coming forward is one of the first Matchbox did. It's the way die-cast brands are heading now with the car manufacturing world heading towards electric. I've learned to appreciate it. I like this blue. I think it's really nice. Taillights, headlights. There is an interior. It's just really tinted. But nice little car. All in all, very, very impressed. If I had to pick 5 out of the case that are must-gets, Ford Lightning, absolutely. The Renault Megane, for sure. The Mercedes wagon I'll throw in there. I think this is a fantastic, fantastic version. The Tesla Model Y would be 4th. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw the Toyota MR2 in red. I would say there are the 5 must-haves if you're a collector. Obviously, though, collect what you like, collect what you want. This is a loaded case. Absolutely awesome. I hope you all are lucky enough to find them. That's all for now, though. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.